Hey guys, so today's trick is a doozy of a stack that comes from Leonardo Acaza from, I believe it's Vancouver. Leo was showing me this ridiculous stacking combination when we were at the Lake Tahoe Flow Festival. It incorporates some elements of pendulums and some elements of stalls that I've played with before, but it does so in a way that feels very Ronin-esque to me. Here's the nuts and bolts of how this works. Basically, you're going to have one hand whose job it is to do nothing more than drop a poi length every iteration, yeah? And you have another hand whose job it is to do pendulums. And the key to its pendulums are that every time the pendulum swings to a different side, you're going to be dropping it one poi length, yeah? So you're going to start off with a top stall off to the side, and as it drops, you're going to switch, basically you're going to drop a poi length as the poi is switching to the other side, right? Every time the poi switches sides, you're going to drop it another poi length, right? So we drop, drop, drop. And the idea is that you want to get it such that that last drop will actually go straight flat to the ground like that. So it's stall, drop, drop, straight to the ground. It's stall, drop, drop, straight to the ground. Yeah? Now here's the rough part, the timing of it. Essentially, like, whenever you do a pendulum, you know how you get like just a hair of a second? It's really a 0 point where the poi is just kind of hanging out in space there for just 1 second. Well, that's going to be that fraction of a second that you're going to use to drop the other hand. Every time you get that fraction of a second, you're going to have the poi drop a whole length. So, to start off with, you're going to stall, come around, drop. Yeah? Stall, come around, drop. It's almost like a clock, if you could imagine tick-tock, tick-tock. One hand's going to be the tick, one hand's going to be the tock, right? There's a very split time, same direction kind of feel to it. So it's stall, come down, tick, tock, yeah? It's really, really difficult to get this timing down at first, and you really have to feel getting those, the edges of the pendulum as horizontal as possible. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick. Yeah? Now here's the next stage of this. After Leo showed me this trick, I realized that one thing you could do with this was that you could actually walk back up the exact same way that you came down. This isn't always the case with stacks, but this particular stack included this possibility to it. So if you're at a point where you can tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, you can switch which poi is vertical and which poi is horizontal, like so. So now my right hand is the vertical one, my left hand is the horizontal one, and I can pick up my left hand to meet my right hand, and as it does so, it's going to force the poi out to the side. That gives me all the time I need to shoot the right hand poi up another poi length. And it's essentially the same idea as coming down, except in reverse. So it is tick, tock, tick, tock, tick. Yikes. And then of course, once you get up here, and this is the leap that neither of us made at Tahoe, you can actually just make the pattern repeat endlessly. It's kind of cool. So we start off on this side and we go tick, tock, tick, switch, tick, tock, tick, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick. Just like that, straight up and down either side, right? And it creates this really, really fascinating mechanical feel because there's such a contrast between the loping side-to-side kind of feeling of the pendulum and the really mechanical up and down feeling of the hand that's just sitting there, right? You could, if you wanted to, also make this move keep on going to the same side by adding, let's see here, once you get to the other side, if you add another pendulum right here, you're going to wind up with the poi pointing in that direction again, and once again, you can switch it over so you can continue moving to the same side. Your flavor, it's totally up to you. the components of this are not terribly hard, but the timing of it does take a lot of practice. So definitely prepare to spend a few minutes with this and figure out how you can really feel this timing. And more than anything else, get that poi that's in the vertical place to feel those empty spots at the edge of each pendulum. Yeah? So, Leah, thanks so much for this, man. This was a lot of fun to play with once I got back to Civilization. Thank you guys for watching, and have yourselves a great week. Peace.